Have you ever been halfway through your day and suddenly your brain drags you back to a conversation from last night? The pause before you answered, the tone they used, the thing you should have said, perfectly phrased, 3 hours too late. You replay it again and again, not because you enjoy it, but because your mind won't let it go. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's that person who seems calm on the outside but is secretly running mental replays at 2 a.m. Because if you constantly replay conversations in your head, it's not random. It usually means you carry a very specific set of psychological traits, rare ones, actually, and once you see them, the habit starts to look very different. One trait is unusually high self-awareness. People who replay conversations don't just hear words, they analyze impact. How something landed, what it implied, what it revealed. Psychologically, this comes from a mind that constantly monitors itself in social space. You're not just in the conversation, you're observing it from above. If you often think, I could have handled that better, this trait is already active in you. Then there's emotional sensitivity, the quiet kind. You pick up on micro shifts, a hesitation, a change in tone, a look that lasted half a second too long. Psychologically, this is heightened emotional attunement. Your brain is wired to detect nuance, not just content. That's why conversations linger. You're processing layers other people didn't even notice. If you feel deeply affected by subtle moments others forget instantly, this is part of it. Another rare trait is strong empathy paired with responsibility. You don't just care how you felt, you care how they felt. Did you confuse them, hurt them, misrepresent yourself? Psychologically, this is empathic accountability. Your mind replays conversations to check if emotional harm was done. If you worry more about impact than intention, this pattern will feel familiar. Then there's cognitive depth. Your brain doesn't like loose ends. Unresolved conversations feel like unfinished puzzles. Psychologically, this reflects high associative thinking. The mind keeps looping until meaning is extracted. That's why you don't just replay what was said. You replay why it was said. If your thoughts spiral toward understanding rather than judgment, this trait is doing the work. Another trait is internal rehearsal. People who replay conversations are often preparing, not regretting. Your brain is running simulations. What to say next time? How to be clearer, stronger, calmer. Psychologically, this is adaptive foresight. The mind believes preparation equals safety. If you imagine future conversations in detail, this isn't anxiety alone, it's strategic thinking. But here's the sixth trait, and the most misunderstood one. You care about growth. Replaying conversations isn't about self-punishment at its core. It's about improvement. Psychologically, this reflects a learning-oriented mind. Mistakes aren't threats, they're data. The problem isn't the replay. It's when reflection turns into rumination. So ask yourself, gently, without self-criticism, are you replaying conversations to understand or to attack yourself? Do these replays make you wiser or just more tired? Which trait felt closest to you? Or did you recognize several at once? If this made you feel seen instead of overthinking, you're not alone. And if you enjoy uncovering the hidden psychology behind everyday mental habits, stay curious. Because sometimes the minds that replay the most are the ones trying hardest to connect, grow, and do right, even when no one's watching.